Alright, hello folks. We are at the Brookhaven. Excuse me. I was supposed to be out east today, but we're not. Because I want to see some cherry blossoms. So we're here at Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. I almost said Brookhaven by accident. But just take a look at these cherry blossoms. Unfortunately, it is very busy here, but this is the most cherry blossoms I've ever seen in one spot, ever. They're all over the place. And we're going to check this place out. There's some streams. We've got some unusual trees here we're going to check out. I just wanted to do something different today, other than the usual pine barrens. So we will see some pine barrens in here. There's a native flora garden too that we're going to see. There's a nice little stream running through here. It does cost some money to go in here, but you know, it'll hopefully be worth it. There's actually a path up there too, so there's a lot of cherry blossoms here. I've never seen so many in my life. Alright, what we're trying to do is go to the native flora garden. I gotta look at the map and figure out where that is. And we're gonna check that out. Beautiful vistas over here. It's not pine barrens per se, but I just didn't want to go to the pine barrens today. I wanted to do something different. Alright, let's we're trying to find our way to the native flora garden, which actually has something very surprising, which you'll see in a minute. Alright, so this is the rock garden. I think this is the spot we want to check out here. There's this place for conifers, so we're going to go in here, we're going to check it out. So we're kind of warm today, which is why I'm not quite up to going to the pine barrens, but we're going to see some pines here, actually. And they actually have some pitch pines here too, which we're going to check out. Alright, so here's a pine, here are a couple of pine trees. These aren't pitch pines. Pretty though, nonetheless. Look at that. I love the colors of spring. Really, the colors of spring are just beautiful. Well, I can't find, unfortunately, I cannot find the native flora area. It might be closed for construction, which will suck. But, you know what? Look at all these cherry blossoms here. There's tons and tons of cherry blossoms here. They bloomed a little early, but just look at these. They're beautiful. I know they're not native, but they're beautiful. And this is the most cherry blossoms I've ever seen. It's all cherry blossoms in this whole area here. So I want to go into the Japanese garden next, alright? And this will be also a highlight. There should be some pines in there. Hopefully maybe some pitch pines. Look at these cherry blossoms though. I mean, you can always look at pitch pines. Look at these cherry blossoms. Beautiful. Alright, so this is the Japanese garden. I'll show you the lake in a minute. These are Korean pines. These are not pitch pines. You're going to see some more exotic species here, not necessarily native species. But this is a Korean pine right here. After this, we're also going to go to Prospect Park too. So, as far as what I think so far, I'm a little disappointed I couldn't get to see the native flora garden, because that's really what I wanted to see. And unfortunately, it's either I can't find it or it's closed. So, you know, if they close things, they should really give people a discount, you know. Well, they don't want to do that. I'll show you the lake here. See how a lot of these Japanese black pines and stuff. No pitch pines, though. Well, these are Japanese gardens, so the pitch pines would look nice in a Japanese garden, but here is what it looks like. Here's the lake. It's beautiful. Take a look at this. The lake here is beautiful. Now there's some more pines here, so let's check these out. These are, let's see, this is a dwarf white pine, so apparently there is such a thing called a dwarf white pine. I always thought just pitch pines could be dwarfed. We also have dwarf mountain pine here. I don't see any pitch pines though, which is a shame, but it's pretty though. It is pretty. There's pretty pines. I don't know what kind of pines these are. And there you go. There's a beautiful cherry blossom. Lots of them around here. Beautiful, the water. colors of spring. More colors of spring here. So look at this Japanese like pagoda style building. Alright, we're gonna walk back out. We're gonna go around. Gotta finish going around the lake. Look at those beautiful cherry blossoms over there. Beautiful. So that's a Japanese black pine over there, but a bonsai. So you get these bonsai trees. Pitch pine actually makes very good bonsais too. You can actually make bonsais out of them too. Oh, I thought we could make a ride up here. Alright, we have to go back up this way. Alright, so this is the way we came in. Oh, let's take in these cherry blossoms again. This is probably the biggest, or one of the biggest areas of cherry blossoms in the whole area here. Alright, we have left the gardens, and now we're going through here. I mean, it's, I don't know, I think it's worth like $5. 15's a little much, you know. But I figured I want to check it out. It's much quieter over here. And we're trying to head toward the lake. I think the lake is this way. So I think we'll go this way. We'll head south and then we'll head north. And you know, I just want to see the colors of spring, you know. Got all these beautiful green trees here. I guess we're not seeing any pitch pines today, but I wanted to see the native flora garden. That's part of the reason I went in there. It was closed, so I'm a little annoyed. Oh, there's a tunnel into here. We gotta go under a tunnel. Alright. Technically, even though we're in New York City, technically this is still part of Long Island. Geographically, Long Island includes Brooklyn and Queens. So, technically I'm still on Long Island. Alright, I think we've arrived at the lake. I think this is it right here. And then once we're done with the lake, we'll walk this way. Ooh. Some nice cherry blossoms there. So this is one of the lakes here. Large lake. But this isn't the biggest one. We gotta keep going. We got a ways to go. This place is a lot bigger than Brooklyn Botanical, so we're gonna be here for a while. Prospect Park is pretty big. Unfortunately, I've already seen my fair share of uppity people around here. You got a lot of people with money in Brooklyn. That's what I'm saying. It's richer than Queens. That's why it's taken care of. At least this part of Brooklyn. Wow, look at these tall trees, huh? Yeah, it's not Pine Barrens, but you know, it's too hot to be in the Pine Barrens today. It's like in the 70s. It'd be too hot. I don't know what this thing is here. It's like some shorter trees over here, and then there's this ramp. I don't know where this goes. Let's see where this goes. I don't know where it goes. Let's see. Get these trees, they're budding. It's the colors of spring, you know. Pines like a winter thing, and I love pines, but you know, we do have to diversify a little bit, explore some other places. Where this is gonna go. We're gonna go up this ramp. Maybe there'll be a pitch pine or two in here. Maybe.
Go all the way around.
Dogwood. It's flowering dogwood. It's a pretty tree. I gotta watch out for these kids running all over the place. It's pretty. It's not Pine Barrens, but pretty. The lake's over there, so we're getting close to it. I want to walk through this area. This is an interesting area. It's a little scrubby over here. I'm wondering if there could be some Pine Barrens in here. That's what we're looking for. Maybe they planted some pitch pines. If they had any common sense, they would have. There's the lake, and it's huge, so I'm not gonna walk all around it because it's too much, and I'm starting to get hot now. Here's a view looking that way. So it's a fairly large lake, as you can see here at Prospect Park. It's hot. I don't do well in the heat. Alright, so here's the lake. Here is a beautiful view of this lake here. Not not sure what kind of bird that is. There's a bird right there. Check this out. We have turtles here. People should not be feeding them. Got turtles here on this rock here too. Look at that. That's a lot of turtles. I've never seen so many. These trees are pretty. They're just starting to bud. Yeah, guys, it's starting to get hot now. I know it's probably only maybe 70 degrees, but that sun is very strong. So we're gonna head north now, and we're gonna there's another area called the Zucker Natural Area that we're gonna check out and see what that looks like. And at least there's less people over here. It's so crowded over there, though, this spot. My God. I think you come to the city parks, they're crowded. You know, our parks rinse out to the Pine Barrens. Just, I wanted to do something different today, you know. I wasn't up to doing the Pine Barrens, and you know, I didn't go to the Pine Barrens. Last time I went out, the freaking bus broke down. You know? I know it's not going to happen here in the city. The transit's reliable here, you know. All right, so it's nice. Let's go this way, going north. We'll start heading out now. I mean, I want to be out around 4. Oh, it's hot. It's not like it's that hot. It's just, you know, it's hot. Let's just say it this way. I'm okay here, but in the Pine Barrens, when it gets warm, it's not the place you want to be. I love the Pine Barrens, but when it's warm there, it's not nice. So on this path now. It's like a nice little brook here. You wouldn't think this is in New York City, but it is. Some of these New York City does a better job preserving land than Long Island in some ways. I mean, I think there are more parks in Brooklyn and Queens than there are in Nassau. When you really think about it, you know? Alright, so we're making a right here. We'll go this way. Just not worn long sleeves today. Just it's going to be cooler tomorrow. Oh, look at this. That's really pretty. Not Pine Barrens, but pretty. At least these trees provide shade. If you're in the Pine Barrens, that's the other thing. There isn't much shade there. Yeah, this is really pretty. Go here. This is an example of what, you know, Brooklyn and Queens used to be like, and also western parts of Nassau. These are often called serpentine barrens. It's mostly hardwoods, you know, deciduous trees, but this is a really nice example of what it used to be like here in all Brooklyn before, you know, the city was here. So we got a waterfall here. Isn't that pretty? Look at that cherry blossom, isn't that beautiful? This is another beautiful spot right here. We got more cherry blossoms. Got more cherry blossoms for you. Here you go. So we got to start heading in this direction, heading toward the exit, heading out. Unfortunately, no pitch pines, but you know, it's not like quite what we're here to see today. We're here to see cherry blossoms, and we've seen plenty of them. They are beautiful. In fact, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna look at these guys, or maybe not. The sun's shining in the way. We got to keep going this way. Alright folks, This is a view of the meadow. Oh, nice breeze coming through right now. That feels good. At least there's shade here, you know. The pine. I guess they close this road off. They don't allow cars to drive through, which is wonderful. I love that. Just walk in the middle of the road. There's no cars. Good thing is the subway is not far away. It's good as you can come here and experience nature and still get here very easily with mass transit. Which is what folks like me need. Can't survive without it. That's why I have to live in New York or Long Island, because a lot of other parts of the country, they don't have good mass transit, Flagstaff included. I mean, yeah, they have a bus system that gets you around the city, but it doesn't go everywhere. This is the place for the carless, There's some more beautiful cherry blossoms. Oh, look at this. These are really pretty. Spent more time here than Prospect Park. I meant than whatchamacallit, Botanical Gardens. Yes, more over here. Let's check this out. So as we leave Prospect Park, that's going to wrap up this video here. I'm showing you Prospect Park and the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. I'd recommend just going to Prospect Park and not spending the money, Although there were a lot of nice cherry blossoms in there, I'm not going to lie. But there's some nice ones in here too. It's not quite as crazy and busy. There's some pines, but I don't think these are pitch pines. I think there's a subway station over here somewhere, so we can check that out. But let's just check out this pine. This is Grand Army Plaza, and that's going to wrap up this video right here. So, got some pines over here. Not pitch pines though, but it's the entrance to Prospect Park. See, Brooklyn's very well kept up compared to Queens. So you know that, Andy. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. So, thank you for watching. Take it easy.